I'm starting with that because I've been dying to do that for weeks. 8 friggin' hours without a Premier League goal, and now we've got 3 of them to talk about, and we've got 3 points on the road to talk about as well. And the Reds are 4th, and all of a sudden, well, we're having a sniff again, aren't we? We're back in the mix. Kev, how did that feel for you, mate?
Fucking great, just like you're getting there, Phil, mate. When I've just heard that, it was a boss feeling to be able to celebrate a goal again. To be honest with you, fucking absolutely made up to be able to get off my seat and like have a bit of fucking verve about it. It felt massive for me tonight. If we hadn't won tonight, we'd have been out the title race 100%. I think, and even with the draw, I'd have been saying that. But that result and the performance as well, I reckon it just gives you the feeling that we win the next 3 games, mate, and City be thinking, fuck's sake, how do we get rid of these again?
Back on, isn't it? Back on. Hopefully, we've got Paul Jacko Johnson, who's just been telling us before we hit record that he thinks he may never have done a post-match pint where we've got beat. So, I mean, we're all saying you might have to do every single one from now on, mate, but you know what I mean? How was it for you, mate?
I've had COVID now, so I'm out the way.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what, mate? Like Kev just said there, it was... it's one of them as well, because you know when you have that chance early on and Sadio blazes it, you're sitting here and you're thinking, oh no, not again. No, just because you're just thinking, is it going to be one of those nights? But then the performance first half, we had all the chances, if we got a little bit of rub of the green with that one, that was offside for them, which was great. But like Kev just said there, it wasn't just about the goals, it was the performance as well. We absolutely bossed that game, and probably we could have probably come away maybe being 4 or 5-1 on another night, you know what I mean? And again, that's one of your teams that, was meant to be up there, challenging as well. It was a performance that just said that we're in this title race, and I agree with Kev. It was one of those that you call a must win, but we've gone there and we've done that. I've just heard Crouch just say to Ferdinand there as well just before we came on. We said he'd had a better finish, and when we play like that, we are clearly, without doubt, and how do I sit here playing? We're clearly one of the best teams in this league, and we proved over the last 2 seasons. And if we can just maintain that now, then you know what, looking good.
Well, we're the champions. I mean, we're the fucking champions.
Exactly.
And we played like the champions, didn't we, Kevin? I think the other thing, though, as well as all the obvious stuff, so the win, the goals, all the rest of it, I think some of the key people that you wanted to fucking play well and find a bit of form and do something did. So I'm thinking Trent, it's fucking massive for Trent. All season, he looks like he's been toiling away. And then he's all of a sudden, he scored a goal, he set up a goal, and you could see it, couldn't you? Like the cockiness just returned to his play, and the smile was back on his face. Same with Sadio as well. I thought, first half before we get the goal, I was like, he's doing so much right, and then it's just the end bit, isn't it? It's like there was an extra little touch where you thought, lad, you could have got a shot off there, and it was just. I nearly tweeted at half time saying, like, if he just gets his confidence, we'll batter these, because he's getting so much, he's getting in every time, and then it's his own confidence that's stopping him. So hopefully this is just a big weight lifted for them. I know it is for me. I mean, I've been thinking the last few days I live far too close to the Mersey here. And you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. And the confidence thing for them is massive as well, because everything they were doing, it looked like everything was just one step overthought. And it's like that, isn't it? When you're not sure what you're doing, and when you haven't got, you're quite in the swing of things, everything is a decision. Whereas when you're playing really well, like, I don't think if the assist for the Mane goal off Trent, I'm not sure he would have put that ball in so early and from such a great distance if he hadn't just scored that peach of a goal. Yeah. I think first half he was getting into it, but he was still doing a few things where I thought he's just not right here, and he just didn't look like he was running. And I was thinking to myself, I said a similar thing to what McManaman was saying, to be fair. He gets a lot of stick, McManaman, but I thought he was quite good tonight. First half, when we couldn't score and we seemed to get bogged down in the middle quite a bit, I thought, why don't we just swap Mane and Salah over so we can go around the back of their fullbacks, because they were so tight and so compact every time we turned in. We seemed to hit a brick wall. And one of the lads said, well, do you know what that is, don't you? It's not the play, it's not Mane and Salah, that's when you haven't got Robertson and Trent going beyond them and making that run. I thought, you know what, you're right there, because that's normally how we do spread the pitch.